Most people do not lack clarity. They lack the stillness required to hear it. When people say they want clarity, what they often mean is, I want to know what to do. I want certainty. I want the noise to stop. But clarity does not usually arrive through more thinking. It arrives when inner noise becomes quiet enough for deeper wisdom to be recognized. Stillness is not emptiness. It is not doing nothing. Stillness is the condition that allows what is already true to rise to the surface. Without stillness, the mind keeps reacting. It cycles through fear, urgency, overanalysis, emotional interference. And when that happens, inner wisdom gets drowned out by mental noise. Stillness can feel uncomfortable, not because it is wrong, but because it removes distraction. And when distraction is removed, you begin to notice what you've been avoiding, what you already know, what no longer fits. The mind often resists stillness because stillness is revealing. It does not create truth, it exposes it. Mental noise is fast, it is repetitive, urgent, fear-based, demanding. Inner wisdom is different. It is often quieter, simpler, less dramatic. It does not usually shout, it waits. That is why many people miss it. Not because wisdom is absent, but because their inner environment is too crowded. Stillness gives the nervous system space to settle, and when the system settles, fear decreases, reactivity softens, discernment strengthens. This is where clarity becomes possible, not because you forced an answer, but because you stopped interfering with what was already there. If you are seeking clarity, do not ask yourself 10 more questions. Instead, pause, reduce input, sit without solving, and notice what remains true when the noise settles. That is often where wisdom begins. Clarity is not always a full plan. Sometimes clarity is simply one honest next step, one truth you can no longer ignore, one direction that feels clean. Stillness helps you recognize that. You do not always need more information. Sometimes you need less interference, because clarity is not something you chase. It is something you become available to when you are still enough to receive it. Subscribe to LTQS for grounded teachings on alignment, self-mastery, and emotional clarity. And if this resonated, like the video so others can find clarity too.